Wastelanders, and welcome to the next episode of Building a Vault. The Institute inside a vault. There you go. So, in the last episode, I was messing around with lockers and complaining that they weren't snapping, etc., etc. And I also wanted the lighter colored ones, but couldn't find the exact ones I was looking for that are nice and new and neat like these are. So off camera I swapped out and went for these guys, which were in the same menus I was looking at, and they also have opening doors. I also found my dummies right here and there and everywhere. And there we go. And then off screen I did one other thing. Maybe two other things, three other things, because I found some cool stuff. But I put these guys here. They're just statues, but they look like they're guarding the what's going to be conference room here or whatever. And then I also found this awesome thing, which we're going to use when we build the dirty section here, the abandoned section. And then for the security, I found this guy. Now this guy came from S'mores, and this is going to be like right inside the security office. You can come up here, and this is a desk, and you can talk to whoever, complain about whatever. And let me turn on some light here so you can actually see what this thing looks like. Maybe. There we go. See, very institute-y. Of course, it's got a cut-off corner, but we can work with that because this whole side is missing. But yeah, how cool looking is that thing? So we'll be mucking about with that as we zip along. Now we're going to go back to, not that way, this way. The lockers, locker room, etc. Now, I did have kind of a request to put in some showers, but I'm not going to do that. Because they don't need showers. They got the river over here. They can go play in the water. There you go. Alright, so we need to create... Not that. I think regular chemistry. Of course, I could use the armor smith. I think might work too. So we'll create one of those, and oh, not explosives. Just want like a regular chemistry. Missed that. All right, we're gonna go to USO because I know I can get the plain Jane ones here. Chemistry. There we go. And before I go any further, let me just see what they have. Apparel. I want to put... What? There we go. Somebody left their outfit there. We'll use up some of the ones that we have. Not all of them, though. These are mostly going to be the clean room suits and stuff like that. So let's put one on there. Nice. Okay. And then whatever we don't have, we will make. Ooh, yeah, let's do a hazmat suit. That's for the people that actually go in to work on this stuff, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Damaged hazmat suits. Oh, there's lab code. No, let's save that. Ah, there we go. One of those in here. Perfect. Do the same for this dude here. And we're actually going to drop a few too and put them on the shelves. Just to kind of get that look. Beautiful. Now, I don't want everything to have a suit on it, so we'll skip maybe those two. Oh, my controller bugged out on me again. This thing is, I think, on its last leg. It's been dropping its connection constantly. Right now, I can't even get the plug in. Let's see. There we go. We're back. Cool. So, yeah, I think I'll... Oh, and it crapped out again. Holy potatoes. Yeah, I don't know if it's the cable or the controller. I want to say it's the controller. Let's see. Okay. Alright, we're still connected. For now. So let's go ahead and drop some of these guys. Let's drop one of them. And one of those. One of those. Perfect. Pick that guy up and shove it in there. Of course, it doesn't want to go in there, so we'll take that one and put it here. Of course, I don't want it to face that way. Yeah. Let's drop it from a height. Really? I've never had something not want to lay down properly. Sometimes you can fix it by... There you go! Dropping it on the edge like that, and then you can plop it. There we go. Okay. Now let's see if we can get one of these in here. Come on, really? That works. Alright. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna get this guy in here. Ooh! There we go. Make it look like we got people doing stuff and using some of these lockers. Excellent. And you know what? Put that there for the moment. Let's put one inside. Get in there. Come on. Oh, up there. That works too. And we'll close the door. Excellent. Alright, let me see what else. Maybe we can drop some other stuff. Drop a couple of lab coats. Oh, wrong button, you dope. Yeah. Let's see. Drop one of those. Keep some of that stuff. Actually, let's drop one of those. We got a lot of those. Oh yeah. Look at them. I don't know why my thing keeps turning off and on. Let's see. Let's put one. Nope, not in there. In there. We'll close the door. And then we'll take this guy way down here. Shove it down there. You get in there. Yeah, whatever. I'll take whatever spot. Okay, now we got a helmet. First pop there, like that. Then we can pick it up, turn it, get it. Yep. Perfect. Okay. You know what? Leave that one open. Why not? Cool. I don't know what to do with this corner. I mean, I suppose I could put like a shower in here, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I guess we didn't really need these after all. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of some of that. Now that we have done that, this hallway is a little barren. Oh, we're gonna see if we can find some stuff to put in here. Let's see, terminals. Actually, you know what? That'd be kind of neat. Put some of those. Institute style terminal. Yeah, like these guys. Like, there, of course. Help if they actually like onto the wall. That looks stupid. That looks stupid. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to the themes. Let's see. What do we have? Institute. Nope. We don't want that. These are all like the same. Stuff over and over again. I'm gonna display hologram projector. You know what? I'm gonna put that there. Then I'm gonna get a plant, something that's alive. There we go. I'm gonna glitch that into here. Yeah, that might look a little better. Nice. Nice futuristic planter. How cool is that? And now we got some decorations. I suppose we can do more of those. And liven things up or something. What else we got? Yeah. Okay. Let's see, miscellaneous. What do we got in here? This is why I hate decorating, because I hate it. I can never think of what in the heck to put anywhere. Everything is just kind of meh. Go back to SOE Institute. You know what? I suppose we can just like throw a bunch of this type of stuff all over the place. This way it'll help break up the monotony of the room here. Hallway, whatever. Yeah, looks cool. Alright, what else we got? Just throw some stuff in every once in a blue moon. Just something. On at different heights too. I'll put that guy like way up there. That one. Go like that. Which got this section of hallway. That's kind of cool looking. Let's change that though. That. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to make that thing again, except I'm going to make it smaller. Let's just put it there, and then let's boop it down a few sizes so we can actually see the darn thing. There we go. Now we can actually see the whole thing. Line it up with that, whatever that is. And throw one of those in there. And of course you need some vents. I think we need a vent for... Nah, we'll just stick this over here. There. And we're saving those for the actual sky slab. It's kind of cool though. Oh, there's an actual fan. You know what? Probably need stuff like this up here. Put one there. We'll put one here. Oh, yeah, we can use that. That's a nice decoration. And put this guy... Where can we put this guy? In here. Kind of neat. Let's just put that there for the moment. Centaur it. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's see. Cameras, you know. Cameras actually might be a good thing. Always watching every move. Stick this guy over here in this corner. Yeah, I can get in my... There we go. Of course, that's just like floating way too low. That works. Good enough. Yeah, let's put one like here. As you come in the door, it's not touching the surface like it's supposed to. I'm gonna have to boop that guy up again. Boopty boopty boopty. Good. Alright. Now this doesn't look so plain Jane. Now, what in the heck do I do with this up here? Suppose I can put more desks and whatnot and computers. But, it's kind of like a good idea. Save this kind of stuff for later. Actually, you know what? Let's check in here real quick. Decor. Found all kinds of goodies in here. What this looks like. What's that? Put this guy here. Why not? Alright, what else we got? Gnomes. Oh, look at that. Nice. I remember those. For future builds. What the heck? Whoa, that's like a model house. Let's check this thing out. Look at this thing! How cool is that? Let me turn off my highlighting. Whoa. That is freaky. I like that. Okay. Turn the back on. Alright, what else we got? Weights, no. Use those in future builds, but radios, console towers. Let's see, we got buttons. Buttons are always good. Do you have any of these yet? Did I use these? I don't think I did. Or did I? This is actually a little bit bigger than that guy, I think. Alright, yeah, no, I used all those. Oh yeah, we got these. You can actually build your own. I don't know if these light up, though. No. More tanks. Nope. I'm gonna mess with that one. Blank signs. Floral. Oh, look at that. Kinda the same idea, except a little different. Nope. Wait, what were those? Nah. Trees, rocks, statues. The grasshopper. Miscellaneous. I know I saw some really cool stuff in here, but I don't remember where the heck I saw it now. Nope. Furniture. Oh, we're disconnected again. Like my whole episode of just like nothing but being disconnected. Yeah, these are what I was looking for. Put some of these bad boys up here. Put this like right here maybe. Why, I have no idea, but we're going to. And then we'll stick some plants in there too. Put one there. This one's a little different style. Put one over here, just one on each side. And I'm going to use a lot of these too once we get back into the main vault area. The first section that we started working on. Actually, I don't even want to use these here, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can... Let's look at it. Yeah, use this for the other room, so let's do that. At least here I kind of know what I want to do. So, and I was thinking too, I'm going to change out the floors. Because this doesn't look like a conference room. So before we go any further then, let me see. Let's go into... Actually, I could probably just cover it with some nice carpeting from Snappy. Do we want to do red? Oh, it doesn't snap to these because it's different. That sticks. Alright, so let's take that out. And let's just put a crappy floor section in. And see if we can connect them side by side. I have no idea if the carpet works like that. I know I can do that. And that. And nice! Perfect. We're gonna have a red boardroom floor. And let's turn off that. And I know it's going to stick out through the other side of the door, but I kind of planned that because it's kind of like showing you where to go, in a sense. You'll see. We'll go out there and we'll look at it from that side. There you go. Shows that that's the important section. Something like that. I don't know. Alright. Yes, we need to finish doing that, so let's jump into that too. Let's build the rest of this room so that we can decorate it. Let's go into vault. Oh, wait. Is that... Oh, let's find out. Atrium floors. I guess so. Okay. And yes, we gotta make sure that we're following our established pattern. Go. There we go. Cool. Okay. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end this, and then that's gonna get into that whole section. Okay. Let's back to SOE. There we go. It's the 2D. Regular walls. Did I use the tall ones here? Oh, apparently not. Or maybe I did. There we go. For that part, anyway. I guess I used two different ones. I don't know why, but I did. Okay, so for now, let's just put the walls up. And then figure out the doors. Okay, and how to get over. I'd really love to make it a hidden door. But I don't think I have any hidden door textures that'll work with that. I guess maybe we should put the door in the corner. And that would really seem kind of like secretive. Hmm. Whoops. Definitely not that way. No. I think I kind of like it here better. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, forgot about that. Oh wait, no, that's... Yeah, that's a whole door. That's not exactly... Ooh, it was way too fast for the sound effect. Seriously. Alright. We're gonna have to play around, because I do have some other hidden doors. Let's see. Not quite what I'm thinking. Here's the same thing. No, I thought I had a whole section of hidden doors. I must have not reinstalled that mod. Dang. 'Cause I had some actual like textures that looked like regular walls, and then you go up to them and they're actually hidden doors. I'm gonna have to see if I can get that mod back, so we're gonna have to kind of pause on doing that door there. Yeah, I gotta figure out something to put in this corner. When in doubt, just stick some sort of decoration or furniture in there. Nope, probably a good idea to save. Oh, and I can show you working on something really special. 10 billion interwebs if you know the location. Yeah, I'm actually trying out the Castle in the Sky mod, like full on trying it out. And coming up with something cool. Alright, new save. Come to our menu. And yeah, decorations. Oh, these are cool. I've actually been meaning to use some of these. They don't stick out the way they're supposed to. At least that one doesn't anyway. Let's put this one here. I kind of like that. And then, why not? Whatever. That up a little bit. There we go. Alright, any, there we go, that one shows. I don't really expect to have any kind of purpose other than we're just sticking them in here. Because they stick and they look kind of cool. I don't know why that wants to... okay. Well, we don't want that. I'm gonna throw it there. Piers. Air purification. Yes! We definitely want that in here. An air duct. We'll put one on the opposite side. Air comes in, air goes out. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Statues. Oh, maybe you can hide that with a good statue, like one of these dudes. No, he's too small. Couldn't biggest size him. That'd be kind of interesting. Gorilla. Oh yeah, we used that guy the other day. Nope. Turn off our highlighting. And set that, there we go. I do kind of like the idea of sticking a hoop. Maybe like something. Maybe not that one, but now it gives me the idea. Let's check these guys out. Yeah, something like that. Of course, that's gonna like, yeah. So we'll have to fix it. There we go. Now it looks like a boardroom. So we'll have to one on each side so it looks... Why would you go to the corner? What are you doing? There we go. One on each side so it looks purposeful. Cool. I don't think we have to do every corner, at least just the two of them. Nice! So now we got that taken care of. Oh, wait. Why are you so different? It's the same one. Oh, because you're much further back, that's why. I was like, you're like missing some stuff. There we go. You know what? We can just hang up some paintings too. Let's check something different. Maybe creative clutter. That'd be kind of Or posters, miscellaneous. Yeah, I suppose we could do something like that. Boardrooms usually have some sort of art, I guess. I don't know. I'm never really in them. Or say I do kind of go into one for work, but they have no imagination where I work, so we don't really have anything like that in there. Let's see. Anything else fun we can put in here that kind of makes sense? No, it's not a saloon. Alright. Back to beginning. We need our conference table. S'mores. Building. No. Furniture. Tables. Going for the big boy. I think we're going to need like 2 of these tables because we got to eat up some space in here. Maybe we can do 2 tables and then have like a master table there, desk for somebody or something. Alright, let's see. Let's get about there. Let's turn our highlighting on so we can try to center these. There we go. Okay. A little bit. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. Cool. And then we're going to need chars. I think we're just going to go straight to USO and get a bunch of those white computery chairs things. You'll see what I'm talking about. Not those. Yeah, these guys. Perfecto. Going there. In there. Maybe we can put even more in here. Scooch you over a little bit, space these out a little more evenly. Nice. Thinking though, we won't put one on that end because we want everybody looking this way towards the director. So we'll have this guy chilling there. Might even see how our carpet lines up, but maybe I'll put like a central different color there. We'll see. You just get a bunch of these in, we'll worry about lining them up afterwards. Okay. We got that guy there. That guy there. Oh, one too many. Thought so, but I wasn't sure. Okay. And that guy. Okay. You over and in. You... Oh, right about there. Cool. Alright. And of course, they are different, not centered. But we can fix that. So let's check out a color. Maybe we'll do like a blue stripe. That'd be kind of cool. Carpets. Carpets. Over here. And we'll take the half doer. Turn off our highlights so we can see our color here. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Okay. So let's move that guy. Turn off that. And we're going to put one there for the moment, so we can do one there. And then we'll have to get rid of that and that. And we'll take this guy. Move it here. Excellent. And we'll have to do the same whole way here, because it leads right to the cheese. Really? There we go. And then, you just put these here. That. And you're saying, well, what about that spot? Well, you have little corner pieces here, small pieces, I think. Or, no, sorry. What are you doing here? Make sure I get the right things in. do that. And take that. Oh. Okay, no, that's not going to work. Those are really different. But we can do it. I was hoping it would just snap on its own. Very close. Give it one little boop. Perfect. Alright. Then we can take the red. Just do that. And that. Then that's still... Oh, nope. We'll have to do one here. Alright, let's do that so then we can do that and then... Ooh! Ooh, not to that guy, to this guy. It's gonna keep doing that. Okay, hang on. Let's pick this guy up. I know I had it like almost perfect, but now let's see if we can get this guy here to snap to his friend the way we want it to. No, it won't. Despite the fact that it's there. Okay. Alright, never mind. How big is that? Yeah. How come there's no, like, little square? That makes no sense. Okay. Shoot. I really wanted this to stay red because, you know, we got that red poking out there as well. Alright. This just wants to snap there perfectly. Alright, I got an idea. Take those away. We don't really even need them. And we're going to put in the floor that I want. Not that. Not that. No. Oh, I went into the large ones. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? There we go. Now we can put that guy there. And this should... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we can do the same here. Was it blue? Oops, too far. And, whoops, went right past it like a dum-dum. Okay, there we go. I think we need some plants in here too. Maybe we'll stick a bar in here. Maybe they get drunk while they make really bad decisions. You're like way off there, buddy. Ooh, our tables are way off too, now that I'm looking at it. Alright. It's probably a good thing too, because now that I'm looking at it, like, they're kind of crowding the center there. Alright, so let's turn our surface snapping back on. Let's move all these guys back. Get over there. Alright, now let's take you there. Turn our highlighting back on. Nice. I wanna, yeah, center it right in between these two. Okay, perfect. Got our grid snapping on. So now let's put the chair here. Yeah, much better. This is gonna definitely make it look better, since we won't be crowding the central line there that leads to the big cheese. Nice. Alright, now we'll do the same for here. Let's just move all our chairs out of the way. No, not that. Okay. Want it right in between those two. Which I can kind of see a line, so... Not bad, not bad. I think... That looks pretty even. Yeah, alright. That looks pretty even, Steven. Get all our chairs back. Much, much better. Now this is really going to help bring more of the focus. Oops, yeah, we don't want to do that. Into the Big Cheese's desk. Which I gotta figure out what kind of desk I'm going to do for them. Might go old school wooden or something. I was thinking about maybe doing that big round table just for them, but that might be a bit much. We'll check it out real quick. Yes, back into here. Furniture, tables. This guy. We stuck that like right there. We don't really have a lot of room. And especially if we put the door right there, so we might actually end up having to... If we can. We do have enough room. I don't know, that seems kind of excessive. Let me see what else we got in here. Definitely not that. That's not the desk of a leader. That's kind of boring. We can just see these. Oh no, there goes my controller once again. Yeah, I think it's about time to throw this thing in the garbage. I don't know why it keeps losing the connection. No, we don't want that anymore. And... Nah. So, and so... Here's where I found the counters. You have these doors, which I don't know why they're considered counters, but then you have this, like all these different styles. And this is where I found that one that we're going to use for the security section, but you have all these different cool counters. Like, that's just so awesome that these are new. I've never seen them before. And let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so yeah, let's get rid of that guy. Furniture. Desks. Let's see. This is kind of what I was thinking of. Old school. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around and see if I can figure something out, because this just seems so out of place compared to everything else. And even if you go into SOE, like the other ones that I use for the other guys, like, I suppose I could use something like that and try to dress it up. Maybe. That's a coffee table. I mean, I suppose I could use one of those. Ooh. We have a wiener. That's going to be Head Cheese's table. Nice. And he needs a chair too. Yeah, lounge chair. That'd be fun. What the heck? Oh, Dima's chair. No, we don't want that. I was thinking maybe we can like stick these guys in here. Nah, I don't think we want that. Alright, let's see. Ooh, oh, there's also the counters. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Let's see, we're going to use some of these at some point. In our Sciencey Lab section. There's our fountain. Yeah, that'll go into the science section as we do something. Alright. We need, I suppose I could do one of those chairs as well. Kind of want to do something different and special for the head cheese. Oh, there we go. Or, what's that one? Let's see, how does that look? Yeah, I think I like that one better. Because that one just, like, screams weirdness, I guess. I don't know. But whatever. It's something. Alright. Then we want decorations, SOE, electronics. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should give him like a full, but then you can't see anybody. I was thinking maybe we can just give him one of these guys. It'd be kind of cool. Then, like I said, you can't really see all the people in front of you. Ooh, one of these like move. I think that one. There we go. Which I mean is cool, but then, like I said, you can't really see people. Ooh, this guy. I don't know. No, Institute. No, it's all the same old junk I was looking at before. Humana. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe one of the regular Institute computers. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But not today. It is time to say goodbye. And one of you had asked a question about doors not working with a panel. I don't know what you were referring to. I did ask you what you were talking about, and I don't know, everything opens and works the way it's supposed to, so I don't know which door you were specifically talking about. So, hey dude, look at you and your excellent balance up there. Nice. Yeah, so I don't know, I mean, everything here works fine. The way it's supposed to. So, yeah, I don't know. Definitely gotta put more decorations in here, because this just looks so barren. I didn't even get a chance to look for my heights and whatnot to try and decorate some of that, so I'll have to do that in the next video. Alrighty. And there we go. There's an episode for you. We're working on this, whatever, conference room, boss room, something, I don't know. And I don't know why the boss would be here outside the reactor room. Maybe he's the head cheese in charge of the electrical system. There you go. He's not that big head cheese. Right? Right. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, don't get irradiated.